Think you're ready to buy your first home? Million-dollar listing star broker Ryan Serhant joins us today to share some common mistakes to avoid. Ryan, what is a rookie move that you see first-time homebuyers making all the time?
The number one rookie move that I see first-time homebuyers making, every single day, is they go shopping for real estate without knowing how much they can afford. Because they look at their bank account, they think they've got 10% plus or minus, they have a job, but they don't go and get pre-approved. And unless you have millions of dollars in your checking account, then you're going to be getting a loan. So people don't go to a bank and get pre-approved for a loan before they go out and look for real estate, which is always a rookie move.
You are going to put in an offer and no one's going to take you seriously.
Exactly.
Okay, now when you're competing with all cash buyers and you're not one, is there anything that you can do to make yourself more attractive to the seller?
Marry someone wealthy.
Okay, besides that?
The number one thing that people can do to make themselves comparable to a cash buyer is to be flexible on terms. Because cash buyers typically, because they're paying cash, they want more for that. You know, every cash buyer that I deal with says, well, I'm all cash, so you don't see anyone else talk like that. So if you can be flexible on closing terms, then that's one thing.
If you have a less than impressive credit score, is there anything that you can do?
In that situation, no seller is actually going to ask for your credit score. No seller checks credit. That's something that's just not done. So if you have a pre-approval, if a bank has given you a pre-approval letter for X amount of dollars that allows you to purchase this home, then the seller is going to say, okay, well, you can get a loan. So a bank must say that you're good to buy, and they're not going to look at that. So I really wouldn't worry about the credit score unless a bank brings it up. And if the bank brings it up, then you're not going to get the loan anyway.
On the show, we see a lot of back and forth. How many times is too many times to counter?
More than 5 counters, and it gets annoying for both sides. Because then that means you've started way too low, and the deal will kind of kill itself. Because once you get to that point, there's just mental exhaustion, just like anything else. Yeah, exactly. Then you're going to start throwing in the curtains and the pets and maybe the kids, and it gets weird.
Okay.
So you want to be educated with your offer. That's the best way to get a deal done with any seller, is to come in and say, not just, oh, I'm going to make a low bid just because that's what I want to do, because that's not smart. If your bid is backed up by comparable sales, by math, I actually had an architect look at your home, and it's going to cost me $250,000 to do these structural improvements, that's why my offer is X, then okay, you can start low. And then you won't have that big of a gap, because then the sell side is going to say, you know what, this buyer's right, and I'm going to encounter this situation with any other buyer, so I want to get this negotiation over with fast.
That's solid advice. Thank you so much. I look forward to watching you every Thursday night.
Thank you. Yeah, we come back April 21st at 9 p.m. on Bravo.
Okay. Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.